Oh, it says live. Yeah, it says setting up meeting for Facebook Live, so hopefully it is live.
It says it is on my screen.
Yep. And we are actually live. All right, fellas. So I appreciate you guys taking out the time. Today we're just gonna shoot the shit and talk about what the Fathers of War program has done for you. Like a lot of you guys are coming at different points of your life. Some of you guys have been in the program for 4 months, some have been 6 weeks, some have been just under a month. So talk about like different experiences when you're coming from and share your experience with Fathers of War. So Greg, we'll start with you. Where you came from and how it's helped you and what you're up to today.
Well, I just stumbled across this whole program, George. You were kind of advertising out there, and I kind of bit at the bullet and said, okay, I'm going to give this a whirl. I was at about 216 pounds and not feeling that great. And months later, I'm down to 180 and I'm feeling awesome. Workouts are going great. The program has kind of just seems like it's sailed, but the weight is just falling off. I'm having people come up to me on a daily basis. How much weight are you going to lose, dude? Yeah. I'm like, I don't know. Just let it go. But I'm a full-time firefighter, and my stamina's up, my strength is up. I'm feeling awesome.
And what would you say it's done for like your confidence overall and everything?
Oh, it's definitely a confidence booster. It's one of those things where, I was doubting, okay, you can't do pull-ups. You can't do, over 100 sit-ups. I was not a runner, and you challenged me to do a 1.5 mile run, and I got on that treadmill and pushed it to the absolute max. I wanted to die once I stepped off of it, but yeah, step out of your comfort zone. So many of us stick in a comfort zone where, oh yeah, I can't do that. That's easy to say. I won't. And not only have I shown that I can do things, I've also been pushing my daughter, who's 11 years old, to kind of step out of her comfort zone. So as a whole family, me and my daughter, we've kind of, brought it to the next level, which I love.
Yeah, that's amazing. Awesome. Kevin, where are you at, man? So tell me a little bit about, where you came from and what your story was and how you're feeling about 6 or 7 weeks in the program.
All right. So I've been wanting to make a change for a long time, and I scrolling through Facebook and I saw the Fathers of War on Facebook ad, and I figured, well, what's it going to hurt for me to set up a call to talk to you, and I spoke with you, and I just felt like why not give myself a chance instead of just doing the same thing. Just kind of going through the motions hasn't been working, so I figured I'd invest in myself, because that's really what it is. It's an investment, in your own life so that you can enjoy it more. So I started out, I was a size 38 pant, and it was tight, and now I'm loose in a 34. So been about 6 weeks. I mean, the nutrition, there's really no restriction in anything, so it's really easy to just track what you eat and then use that along with the workouts and the mental to kind of change your whole life. With, I don't want to say it's easy, but it's a lot simpler than I thought it was going to be.
Man.
as long as I put the effort in, I'm easily changing everything.
It's like we talked on the phone, you get what you put into it, and
right.
It's going to be a little difficult at first, but once you get going, like you set the foundation, just like, be in the service. So
the other thing that sucks is now you got to buy all new wardrobes.
I know.
Yeah, we don't want to go back.
I had one pair of pants that was a 34, and I'm back in those. So
hey, I mean, I know I'm a small dude, but I mean, I've lost like almost 30 pounds in the last year, and I can't fit into anything either. So if that makes you feel any better.
I mean, it's a great feeling. It just hurts the wallet.
Yeah, it does. And Anthony, my man, what's going on? Just fresh into the program. How you feeling? What's going on? Tell us a little bit about where you came from and how your experience is going on so far.
Well, I figured I needed to try something new, and I was actually looking for ways to help stop my divorce, and scrolling through your ad came up on Google search for me, and I listened to your intro video, and it kind of hit all the points that I was going through right now, right when I was kind of watching your video. So I figured, why not make the call and try to go through others through other avenues, because I mean, I've tried just a therapist or just doing it myself, but never had the point where I could put myself through.
Yeah, for sure. And I can say there's three of us in this room that have gone through divorce or going through divorce, and it's it's a very challenging process, and it's very hurtful and painful, and it challenges you as a man, and it will make you challenge the ways you think and who you are. But even though while I'm going through it myself, I can promise you that the more you're honest with yourself and the more you reflect and the more you dig down deep and you take care of yourself, it does get better. And I think Greg can attest for that as well.
I went through 2 years of hell, and we're coming to the end, or well, we've already had the end, and we're just waiting for the ruling from the judge. And it's amazing. And this group, I've belonged to gyms in the past, and it's like, okay, you all work out, you start working out at the same time, but you don't really get anything personally out of it. That this group, whether it's doing the daily revs, whether it's somebody posts up, hey, I'm having a crap day, I'm skipping the gym today, I'm not doing my workouts today, to have other guys here going, no, get your butt in there, let's go, this is for the team red, team blue, we're gonna pound these out. That's huge, to have the backing. And I want to speak for myself. I am not a veteran. I am a firefighter. I am not a veteran. I was able to be one of the startups of the group, kind of get out there and kind of see how it was, and it transformed into the Fathers of War. I have my hats off to all these guys, but I can tell my personal life and their personal life have similar avenues and similar roads. And you guys understand where I'm coming from, and I understand where you're coming from. So this group was awesome, because when it did transform, I originally felt like, ooh, I'm not going to be part of it because I'm not a veteran. I've never stepped off of U.S. soil other than going on a vacation to a sandy beach. But, coming into a group with veterans and being part of that group with veterans, you guys kick ass, and you guys motivate me too, So
hey,
hats
awesome.
off to that.
Nathan, the guy there's you and one other guy in the group. You guys are still currently active, and you've only been in a few weeks as well as Anthony, man. How are you feeling about the experience coming in?
Honestly, it's motivated me more than anything that I've done before, especially fitness wise. So, where I kind of have like your voice in the background. So some of the shit I don't want to do, like exercise, and like I just need to I get my ass into it and fucking go. But yeah, it's kind of like joining the military. It's like a life change, or you're changing your life. So it's hard as fuck, but I like the support from the group and everything like that. So
shit, you just ran 6 miles, man. Now I'm gonna have to challenge myself, jackass. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, I wanted to. I do the Nike Run Club a lot, and those are more off of times instead of
Don't worry, I'll get a 7 mile in run this weekend, and I'll post it up. Don't worry, I got you. Kevin's trying to catch up to me via the bench. You guys are good. I would freaking, geez, man. I got some work to do. All right, so that's what you guys are doing. That's awesome. So what do you guys think about the weekly challenges in the program? How does it help you stay accountable? Tell me about the daily revs. What do you guys think about all this stuff? We'll go with you, Kevin, first.
I mean, the daily revs kind of really, as long as you put into it, it makes you get outside your comfort zone and actually voice the things that you feel, and just kind of suppress and push off to the side for so long. It doesn't matter what the topic is. Everybody's got something that they can tie into it in some way. And I mean, it's helped me a lot, because one of the main reasons that I joined, it wasn't so much for the fitness, it was more for the mental. I didn't want to necessarily go see a therapist, but I wanted to try and break through some of my,
we're all your non-certified therapists.
Right? I know exactly.
Yeah, man, we all go through the same shit together.
Exactly. It's like a group therapy. So, you know, I had some anger stuff that I was dealing with, and I feel like since you know, I started doing the daily revs and the physical and the nutrition as well, it all helps increase the way I feel. You know, I've been a lot happier and trying to be slower to anger. It seems to be working, and I think
Takes
it
some
all
time.
a lot. So
Yeah, it takes some time. Like I go from 0 to 100 like you, man. It's like the Hulk.
Yeah.
One day we're like freaking guy with glasses working on our lab, and then bam, I'll be like, shit, fuck. Take a step back, breathe, you know, relax. It gets better. It's difficult, but that's the
At
way
least-
we're fucking bred, man.
at least now I realize that when I'm doing it.
Yeah,
So
that's a huge thing.
or I didn't.
Yeah, me neither. I would just blow up.
Yeah, it's like
Blow
I didn't
up.
even yelling, you know. But now I realize it.
That's good. That's a huge step, man. It only gets better the more you realize. It's just like the more you're in tune with your body, right? The more you're taking care of yourself, the more you track, like the more you're taking care of yourself physically, mentally, the better you're able to recognize things. And that's a huge sign of becoming a better man, leader, and father. And you know, that's ultimately why I created this program, because I had a lot of the similar issues as you, and I still do. And I had to say, like, fuck, if I want to be an amazing father, like I need to man up, right? And without recognizing it and spending thousands of dollars on therapy over the last few months, which has like crushed money that I don't even have, it's allowed me to be able to be here today and coach you guys and speak with you guys with honesty and brutally. And I think that's what makes this program the program. And I can't wait till the fucking retreat goes live, man. We're gonna have a blast. And I'm planning over that in the next 6 months or so. So
now Kevin's taking his anger out on that weight bar. Jeez, his bench press.
yeah, I know.
Freaking animal.
Hey, well, I mean, inside, like we got to get you. I guess you see where you guys at if you can. If you're not in pain, you know, you got max rep deadlift, you got max rep bench, and you got map rep squat. So if you can't do the bar, you know, test it up with the goblet or dumbbell and see what you got, man. And then if you know if you don't have a lot of weight, let me know and I'll give you a 10 rep max and we'll get a challenge, whatever it is. But some of you guys still owe me some sit-ups and some pull-ups and push-ups, and we got a lot left.
Absolutely.
Right.
Anthony, what do you think of the daily revs just coming in?
I think, I mean, it's a great way to, like Kevin said, step out of your comfort zone. I mean, this in general, just talking on video like this is kind of stepping out of my comfort zone. And
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
It's weird at first. You're like, what? And then all of a sudden you do it and you see everybody else do it and you're like, wow, this is actually not that bad.
Yeah, but the fact that you're hearing other people having the same issues and talking about them openly allows you to be able to do it yourself. And
yeah,
instead
and
of
so,
storing that feeling, you're kind of letting it out. That way it doesn't form into a secondary feeling.
I just, by the way, guys, I mean, I'll tell the group tomorrow, but I just ordered the journal. So they take about 4 to 6 weeks to get here. So I'm stoked.
Awesome.
They could get here faster. Leather bounded, Fathers of War with the workout section, the daily rev, and the quote of the day and tasks. So I'm stoked to get them here, and I'll let you guys know. I didn't even take a pre-order. I just trusted you guys were going to opt in, so I just ordered them. I got excited.
Awesome.
And I can't wait till they come in. It's going to be awesome. And then I'll start planning the retreat. But man, I appreciate you guys coming on the call. You know, a lot of you guys are just getting started. Some of you guys are just getting started. Some of you towards the final 6 weeks. You know, push it hard. I'm going to continue to provide content. I got something I just threw up on Marcus. It's called triggers. So it allows you to recognize your triggers more and allows you to step outside your boundary, which says that things that you don't want to do anymore because you realize that, and things that you want to do and how you get the feeling of it. So it relates to pain gains, but even further. So every time I learn stuff from my therapist, like I'll bring it to you guys as much as I can, because I know that's how you guys are going to grow. And I think it's really helping everybody out. So I'm always growing and achieving. And like I said, if you guys need anything in the program, you can always reach out if you have any ideas. I'm always looking for ideas. But I'm going to continue to, do calls like this week to week. And I appreciate you guys stepping on.
So daily reps with me, I'm going to touch base on that since you didn't point on me.
What do you got?
When I first started the program, I was like dead. It was like forcing me to make them. I
hell no.
Stepped out of that comfort zone and I hammered them hard.
Yeah.
And I will tell you, from where I was at the beginning to where I am now, yes, my daily revs have gone down, but I've also seen my attitude kind of do a 180. So it's like I don't have that issue that I want to get off my chest. So when you guys are kind of in the process for a little while, you get all those little nuances that you need to just, they've been bottled up for years or months or whatever. You get those off. Now, once you start getting to the next level, your confidence is up, your endurance is up, everything is up. You're like, wait a second, life started getting better, even though my divorce is final, but things started getting better. I had less things I wanted to rev about. I'm like, I felt like shit getting on going because I knew other guys were in the situation. I want to go, hey, life's good. How's everything going? So
it's always good.
You guys know there is a positive coming from it too.
Yeah, I mean, that's like you'll catch me someday. I'll post a rev at the end of the day. I'm like, shit, I forgot to post a rev. This is what I learned. Sometimes I'll post in my car. Sometimes I'll send an email because I was thinking about the night before, and I'm like, shit, I got to send an email. So like the revs are coming from all different directions. Your first month in the program, they're a little bit more directed because that's how you grow. But after that, they're a little bit kind of plinging and playing. And hey, like I was working out and I didn't want to work out, or I yelled at my wife and whatever it is. It's a revelation that you're learning and growing, and that's what the revelations are for. It's anything that you've experienced and learned through the day that you want to talk about, because that's what the group's for. It allows you to get it out in a safe spot. And honestly, if you have any questions, people are there. Like you've seen all the kinds of stuff which stays inside the program, like how many things that have allowed us to bond and grow and what we could share. And some of you guys have amazing breakthroughs, and it's like kind of makes me like holy shit, this is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
So I love it. I couldn't be more ecstatic for all you guys. I'm proud of everything you've done. It means a lot to me. Like I said, when you first came in, that you've trusted me with your health, with your life and your goals. And I'm very in debt for that. And I appreciate you guys very much for being here and growing a fucking community of, I'm getting teared up. Growing a community of veteran dads is like just something that I'm so passionate about. And, it's like, I think, we go through so much shit no matter where we're at, and we don't get enough appreciation when we get out. A lot of us can lose our sense of purpose because there's nothing left, because that's what we had for so long. And, I want to fucking make this a badass community so we can stick together and grow and show the world that we're just not another fucking statistic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
So thanks guys for doing this, man. I appreciate it.
Anytime.
Lock on. We'll have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys on the call inside at 7 p.m. on Sunday. I almost said 7:30.
Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Thanks a lot, guys.
Put that out there. We still got guys that are going, oh, I missed it because I was in the wrong one. So
yeah, I think that was my fault. But 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Sunday. Rock on.
4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, Pacific Time.
All right, fellas. Take care.
See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.